Hello, Rainbow. The elders are excited to bring to you the state of the church for 2022. First, we're going to talk about some of the accomplishments that we had in 2021. We would be remiss if we didn't take the opportunity to thank God for those accomplishments and also for all the work that you put into it. We'll also bring to you the exciting plans for 2022. Now, without further ado, let's move right in and talk about the accomplishments of 2021.
We want to give a huge thank you to each of you for your financial contribution in 2021. We're working on the budget for 2021 back in 2020. We're certain that 2021 will be a challenging year for Rainbow, as we had to trim the weekly contribution from $9,500 to $7,500 in 2021. We're thankful that God will bless the church, the work at Rainbow, because He has done so year in and year out. We had no idea that God would show just how amazing He is by having an average weekly contribution of $8,600. That's $1,100 above our weekly budget. If you'd like a copy of the 2021 final budget, they're available at the bookcase outside the church office. Rainbow family, you're so generous, and for that, we're grateful.
For the outreach, we had a terrific year, depending upon COVID cases going on, but it was still positive. We had the back to school drive, which was backpacks and school supplies. And a lot of that was donated by our members. And that was very, very fantastic because a lot of the members really pitched in on that. We also had our trunk or treat. Went over really well this year. We had about 500 hot dogs that we handed out in about 20 minutes. And then we had about 1,000 people come through for our candy drive. And we also had several members to show up with us to help us do this. And years past, we've only had 4 or 5 maybe cars. This year we had 10 cars. Fantastic turnout for everybody. And also we had the McGuffey's Angel Tree. I want you to know, thank you, Rainbow, that we are so appreciative of you coming in and taking care of those McGuffey residents. The cards that we had to send out for them was about overwhelming. Within 30 minutes, we had them all taken out. And it was all up to you, and it was thank you to that.
It was another amazing year in our missions work in 2021. Our Zimbabwe work continues to grow as we were able to dig 2 wells, with one being successful. We fed hundreds of people through our food distribution program, and also Valape began a new preacher training program in Zimbabwe. In India, because of your generous donations, we were able to send $5,000 to help ministers and their families impacted by loss of work due to COVID. Also, we were able to increase our support for the San Rock Hispanic Ministry, which supports Carlos Perez. As many of you know, he does a weekly worship here at 4:30 in our fellowship hall. Also, our food bank continued to feed hundreds of people throughout the year. And our ladies' Bible class, don't want to forget them, the great work that they do. They send out cards each and every week. They were able to send fruit baskets out to several members this past year. Again, Rainbow, thank you for a successful year in missions.
Despite the many challenges of last year, 2021 proved to be a year of positive changes at Rainbow. In November, we were beyond excited to announce the hiring of John Bowling as our associate minister. John and his wife Cheryl bring much experience to Rainbow, with John having served as elder for well over 20 years. Austin Gertz began his journey as a youth minister in December and has already been incredibly active with our teens, from Teen Devos to the Teen Christmas Party to exposure in just his first month. Austin brings fresh energy to the youth group, and we wouldn't be more excited to have him part of our ministry team. Rainbow, we can't begin to express just how blessed we are at Rainbow to have so many talented ministers. To God be the glory. While not a new hire, Jessica Laster agreed to take on the challenging role of educational director for 6th grade and under. The elders are thrilled with the plans Jessica has to reinvigorate the program and can't wait for you to see the transformation in 2022.
Our fellowships went over really well considering everything that was going on. We had our worship at the falls, and we hadn't had that in a couple years, and it turned out really well. A lot of good turnout. Had a good time there with hamburgers and hot dogs and some good singing. Really good. Also, we had a couple times with movie nights at our congregation here. Good turnout there with some good movies and some good food too. We had nachos one night. Really good. Thanks, Dave. We appreciate that. And we also had our homecoming. Our homecoming we hadn't had in a couple years. It was awesome to see everybody come together and to have a meal and to fellowship. We had well over 100 people there. And then we also had our Christmas party. First time in a couple years also on that. Turned out really well. Thanks to Blake and Dave for everyone involved in setting that up for us. It turned out really good. We had over 100 people on that one also. So the turnout is coming out good for a lot of fellowships now.
2021 was an incredible year, Rainbow, and we thank you for it. We thank you for all of your support. And most of all, we give God the glory. Now it's time to transition into 2022 and talk about the plans that we have laid out for you, for our church here at Rainbow.
While we don't always talk about buildings and grounds and the state of the church, we do want to make you aware of a couple of significant projects we will address in 2022. First, we have signed a contract to have the parking lot sealed and restriped, which includes filling cracks in the parking lots. This is required every 3 years in order to extend the life of the parking lots. We expect the work to be completed in the early part of 2022, depending on the weather. We'll also replace the roof on the old portion of the building. This includes everything but the auditorium, which is newer, a different type of roof, and the fellowship hall. Neither of these projects are inexpensive. The parking lot will cost $10,400 and the roof will cost $47,000. Thankfully, because of your generous giving over the past several years, we had the funds available to pay for both expenses.
Our missions ministry here at Rainbow means so much to the eldership, and we're always looking for ways to expand our support throughout the world. In Zimbabwe, we look forward to continuing to grow our preacher training program. We also will dig at least 2 new wells in Zimbabwe in 2022. Also, we look forward to continuing to support our food distribution program in Zimbabwe to help those families that are struggling through a severe drought. The elders are also excited to announce to you today the expansion of our Hispanic ministry here at Rainbow. Last year, Carlos Perez and his daughter Claudia approached us with an opportunity to help expand this program. We are excited to announce that we have hired Claudia Perez as our new Hispanic ministry coordinator. She will be supporting her father in the work by expanding it here at Rainbow. Claudia brings a wealth of expertise as a graduate of Harding University. She has taught English-speaking classes. She has also directed an English-speaking program at a university in Mexico. Claudia will also be working here at Rainbow as she strives to gain her U.S. citizenship. Rainbow will serve as her supporting congregation as her sponsor. We will bring more details to you as soon as possible in the Beacon.
Outreach for 2022 is looking very, very good. We're going to have our car wash back this year, and hopefully we'll have enough cars that we can say we outdid our last time that we had car wash. I think the last time we had 44 cars that we washed. Had a great time with all the members and all the people coming around. So hopefully this year we're going to have that, and it's going to be really good. Also, back to school is going to be hitting again with our school supplies and our backpacks. And then we'll have trunk or treat, and it's going to be even bigger this year. We're going to have a lot more people involved, a lot of candy, folks. Come on by. And then we're also going to have Breakfast with Santa. It is back. Glad to see Santa coming back to see us and to see all those kids. And we're also going to have McGuffey's Angel Tree again. So it's very good success, and we got a lot of positive plans going on.
Rainbow, we always look forward to fellowships and what they mean to us as a family here at Rainbow. In 2022, we hope to get back to even more fellowships than we were able to come back to in 2021. It's an exciting time as we look forward to our Super Sunday in February. We also look forward to our homecoming. We look forward to our worship at the falls. and other opportunities such as family movie nights. Any opportunity that we have where we can fellowship together is a great time. And in 2022, we look forward to fellowshipping with you.
Budget planning is something that most of us don't look forward to doing. However, planning the budget for 2022 was a thrill for most of us because we're able to add so many items back into the budget due to your generous giving in 2021. Since we averaged $8,600 a week in 2021, elders have set the weekly budget goal of $8,600 for 2022. We have no doubt that you will exceed those expectations. Remember, there are many ways to give: in person, online, and mail. Your support is vital for all our goals to be achieved as we strive to spread the gospel of Jesus in the Gadsden area and surrounding communities and throughout the world. If you'd like a copy of the 2022 budget, they will be available on the bookcase outside the church office.
That brings us to the end of our 2022 State of the Church. Thank you again, Rainbow, for everything that you've done. Please know that our doors are always open, and come to us at any time if you have any questions or any feedback. We just have one final message that we want to share to you at the end of this State of the Church. Thank you, Rainbow. We love you.
Thank you, Rainbow. We love you.
Thank you so much, Rainbow. We love you so much, and we're so thankful that you support us in everything that we do. Thank you.